Well, good morning, me fluff chuck and chums. Today we're at Thrunton, up in Northumberland. Bit of a change. It's quite a nice morning compared to yesterday. We had some massive windstorm which seemed to destroy everything. So I'm getting this spell in while I can, because the storm's due to come back again later this evening. Conditions look good. There's a nice ripple on. As I've approached the water there, I've just seen a couple of fish rise just on this side. So there's fish rising just there. So I think I may have a chuck here just to get us started. It looks quite nice. I'm going to give it a go here. So we'll see how we get on. Okay, so we're going to start with the usual. I'm going to put my intermediate on. Using my 7 weight. With a 7 weight intermediate, it's a slow glass, 1.5 inches per second. Just gets it just under the surface where I like it, just to start off with, until we make our way through and find out where the fish are feeding. And the second rod, I'll be setting up the dreaded bung rig, which will probably be effective today, no doubt. I have been told that pink's been doing really well, so we may try something like a pink squirmy, pink brandling, something like that under the indicator. But to start off with, on this, I am also using a tapered leader on, even on this intermediate rig, just to get me turnover. Got about 5 foot, my usual, and to that I've got some 8-pound fluorocarbon, again probably about 5 foot. Gives me a total of 10 foot. I'm good at maths, as you can tell. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start off with my trusty black snake. You can see that. I'll start off with the trusty black snake and see what this brings. May even try a pink snake actually. We'll see how we go. Quite a pleasant morning. A bit chilly, but pleasant. Anybody who went out in those winds yesterday, I don't know how you managed it, because those winds were absolutely horrendous yesterday. Totally unfishable really. I would have thought it was probably a little bit dangerous to be out in it, to be fair. Seen a fish rise just over there. They're quite high up in the water, the fish actually. I think, chums, it's going to be one of those days where the static approach is going to be king again, but we'll see. Well, that's wrapped up. That's a first. That's an alright old 6 and 8, that. Probably the prime time of the day to catch fish when it's like this in the mornings. Ronnie Vegas is it's weed. Ronnie Vegas is with me today. He chose to go start on Crag, which is the smaller of the 2 lakes. This is actually Long Crag, which I'm fishing now. That's a terrible cast. Last time Ron was here, he did quite well on Crag, so he's gone back to try that again. What I'm going to do is I've covered this little bay area here. And I'm going to fan cast to my right. Just test the waters, so to speak. Let's see what happens. At present, nothing seems interested. How can you resist that beautiful snake fish? I don't know. high maintenance trout. Right. What I'll do today, if action isn't forthcoming, I'm just going to move around as much as possible so I can find something. Nothing following either. Well, I'm going to have a move around. That first spot wasn't productive. I tried putting the lures through there. A little spot with the static bung. Nothing, so I'm going to go around the lake a little bit further. Just work my way around really. See if I can get any interest anywhere. Well, I've got to move down to the bottom half of the lake. It's a little bit more calm here. See if there's any fish in the flat water. Nothing so far. Early days. Currently trying pink, as I've been told by the bailiff that pink's been working really well. We'll chop and change it a little bit. Okay chums, it's been super tough. Not even had a touch. I've been here for a couple of hours now. I've tried dries, as was a few fish topping. I've tried buzzers, I've tried the indicator, I've tried intermediate with lures. So now I'm going to try a washing line. I'm going to put a fab on the point. I'm going to stick a couple of dial backs on the droppers, see what we can do. But it's been a tough day. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. One of the toughest days I've had so far, to be honest. Like I said, I've been here a few hours. Let me have a look. Let's see. It is. No, batteries run out. Let me watch. I've been here a few hours anyway. I've not even had a sniff. I've not seen anybody else catch a fish. But we'll try this. I'll try the washing line, swing this around in the wind, see how we get on. Well chums, I've been fishing for about 4.5 hours now. Haven't had a single touch, not even a fish. I know there's plenty of fish in there. I have tried a lot of methods. I just can't seem to get any rhythm going with the fish today, and they're just not seeming to be interested in anything that I'm putting in there. I've seen 2 fish landed, one on the long crag, which I'm standing on now, and one on Coe Crag. I just seen a guy pull one at the top there. But as far as I'm going, it's not good. I mean, I'm enjoying being out, don't get us wrong, it's nice to be out, but it just goes to show it happens. I've not blanked for quite a few years that I remember, so I am going to persevere to the end. I've got an hour and a bit to go. Persevere at the end, see if we can get something. Not the most exciting video for you, I know, but it just shows fishing's fishing. It's not always catching. That's the way you need to look at it. But we'll crack on, see how we get on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've moved to Coe Crag. Very difficult, challenging on the on Long Crag there. Not had a touch as yet. I'm going to try up here, see what happens. Ronnie Vegas has already been fishing here. Find out how he's been getting on. What I'm going to do with these buzzers, there's 3 buzzers set up on the bunk, and cast them across the wind here, and let the wind just take them across naturally. See what we can pick up. There's actually a lot of fish starting at the top. I'm thinking that I might pop a dry fly on. They're few and far between. They're just coming up intermittently, taking nymphs just under the surface, I think, but possibly an emerger. Might give that a try in a moment. Well, me fluff chuck and chums, as a last ditch attempt, I'm actually fishing into a freezing cold wind. I've been right around the lake twice. I've been up to Coe Crag and fished around that once, and unfortunately I haven't had so much as a single touch. Not one take all day. A 6-hour session. Now, I'm not blaming the fishery, it's more down to angling and the fish. There hasn't been many fish caught today. It's just one of those tough days. If there's fish in there, just can't seem to get interest from anything. I haven't seen any fish around the margins yet, so I presume they're in the deeper water, I think. But I say it's been a very tough day, weather-wise as well. The wind's picking up again, as we are expecting high winds again tonight, apparently. It's been alright, it's been nice to get out. It's nice to get a little bit of fresh air. I've been through every method and quite a lot of fly patterns. The only thing that I haven't tried is a sinking line with a booby, which isn't allowed anyway. But it's just one of them things. It's fishing, I suppose. As I said earlier on, I don't just want to share videos with you where it's a red letter day. I'd like to share all the adventures I have, which mean sometimes this happens, which is, it's very rare. I think the last time that I blanked, I can't even remember. I think it was actually over a decade ago. But it happens. It's quite difficult to cast the line out here. It's picked up quite a bit now. But as always, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank everybody who's subscribed and who watches the videos. Makes it worthwhile, and I'm happy to continue doing so as long as there's interest. Don't forget, pop a little like on if you enjoy them, pop a little comment on if you've got any ideas, or if you need anything answered, if you're new to the sport, or if you've got any tips for me, of course, pop the tips on the comments as well. Yeah, I'll cut this one short on here because the wind's probably blasting into the microphone anyway. So it looks like a blank, but I'll fill you in right at the very end. Bye for now. Unfortunately, it was a blank. Very tough day. There was some cute, I think I've seen 5, 6 fish. Very, very tough day for myself. Did try everything. It's one of those things. But, watching Ronnie Vegas blanked as well. But, yeah, it's one of them things. At the end of the day, I don't want to be putting videos up where I'm catching fish all the time. I need to show people, especially the ones that are new to the sport, that it doesn't always work like that, and you have to take the rough with the smooth. But never mind. Next time we're going to get them, no doubt. But thank you very much for watching, and take care. Bye now.